Should have a quick little project I'm working on this evening. So this is an old snow plow off of something I got for free about 7-8 years ago, and it's been sitting in the woods and I've never done anything with it. Well, now comes the time where I'm actually going to do something with it. So it's a really heavy duty plow. I'm not sure if it was on a truck or what exactly it was on, but anyways, it's not doing any good sitting in the woods. So I picked up a skid steer style quick attach plate, and the plan is to put that on here, and then I can hook it up to my tractor. And I also got some hoses I can hook to these so I can tilt it side to side with the hydraulics. So yeah, should be pretty straightforward. I need to cut off these two pieces sticking out so I can put that flat against here and hook it up. I may replace these bolts. They're a little rough, so I went ahead and got hoses made for this. There was a hose on that side and the end had a coupler on it, so that one's full of oil, but this one was just open to the elements. I don't know if water and crap got in this or what. There's some rust and stuff on these cylinders, especially that one, so maybe I can touch them up with some Scotch-Brite or some sandpaper or something to help keep it from chewing them seals up too bad. But yeah, it's a plan. So guess we'll start with cutting these off and welding that plate on there, and I'll figure out some kind of brace to run down from the top to connect into here and go from there. So enough backstory, let's get to it. I still think that's pretty impressive for a plasma cutter. Alright, I'll clean it up, line this thing up, and watch that in slow motion. Alright, got this thing welded up, so it welded pretty nice. I welded the whole bottom, and then I just done the sides on the top. I mean, I could weld all that there, but I don't think it's necessary. Then I added these two angle braces, just some scrap angle I had laying around, so it's got some brace towards the top of the plate where it needs it. So yeah, I guess ready to try it out, or I may, well, I can go ahead and hook it up and we'll see how it looks on the tractor. Let me get the grapple off there. That looks kind of cool on there. See, it's plenty wide enough to cover the tracks. I got that thing pretty good in center. So yeah, I guess now I need to take them cylinders off, maybe try and polish some of that rust up before I try and pivot it. And the advantage of doing this is if I ever get another machine or someone else needs to use it, most modern tractors have that coupler, or skid steers have that quick coupler, so it's universal. And if you don't have the extra hydraulics to tilt the plow, you could always loop the hoses together and then manually tilt it and drop a pin down in this hole right here. So that's an option too. But since I have the extra hydraulics, I'm going to make it where I can do it from the seat. So yeah, I'm gonna hook this and we'll pull them cylinders off, try and clean them up, and see if we can make this thing tilt. Okay, I polished them up the best I could. They're pretty rough shape. We'll see how bad they leak. They really need either redone or maybe cheaper to buy new ones, but we'll see. I mean, if they don't leak too bad, I'm realistically only probably going to use this thing 2 or 3 times a year. So yeah, so I got some new hoses. Let's put these on and then try it out. Alright, let's hook her up and try again. Alright, it was a little stuck there at first, but it loosened up. So yeah, I may try and get some new bolts and replace all them. That thing's really, really sloppy, but or I may just not worry about it. Like I said, we'll probably only use this a couple times a year. It's currently October. I'm gonna try and hold this video out till maybe December, January. Unless we get a big snow in November, but I doubt it. You never know what the weather has planned. So anyways, this will make a nice addition. I use this tractor. My dad has a set of tire chains I can put on it, because this tractor doesn't go very good in the snow, but I think with chains on it, it would do pretty good. And yeah, now I've got actual useful plow. So I might paint this. I'll have to see if I got any extra paint laying around. If I do, we'll throw a coat of paint on it. So I guess we'll pick back up when we're painting or pushing snow. Alright, I decided to paint this today. It's raining. I got this little canopy set up. So let's get to shooting some paint. Alright, well, we got that sprayed, so this thing looks a lot better. I'll leave it here for a few days to dry. Then go from there. Then we're just waiting till winter gets here and try it out. Alright, that paint I was using, I'm trying something different. Instead of that Magic brand, I got this Rust-Oleum Farm and Implement paint. And it's just Caterpillar Yellow. I mixed this 4 to 1. 4 parts this to 1 part acetone. That way it'd be thin enough to spray through the spray gun. So we're gonna see how that works. I think that's a little better paint than that Magic brand. I mean, it costs more. I don't know if it is better. But yeah, I'm not sure how much you're really supposed to reduce it, but I mean, it's gonna be thin to spray, so we'll see how it turns out. But the good news is I got a test subject, and keep in mind I didn't do no prep, no primer. I pressure washed this and painted it. So also back in the spring when I made this counterweight for the tractor, I used that paint on this and I just brushed this on, but it seems to be doing good. I mean, I don't really see any wear back here, but the sun fading it. And this tractor, that was with the Magic tractor paint, and I mean, it's, I think it's 4 years old now. I mean, it's holding up good. I mean, I think so. Like where I set fuel cans and stuff on the hood, you can see chips of primer, but I mean, it seems to be doing good. So I'm not a painter, but I like experimenting with these different paints and stuff, so that way I can learn and do better on the next time, and also like seeing how much I can get away with, because I prepped all this pretty good. And you can see down here where stuff rubs on the boom, it's wore off a little, but I mean, that's all to be expected. But I think it has sun faded quite a bit, but that's a different brand, so I don't know if those two colors are supposed to be the same or if they're off. But either way, we'll come back in a few days, and actually we'll probably see y'all either when the snow's flying or this will be the end of the video. Alright, this is the moment we've been waiting for. So, we got a nice coating of this fluffy stuff. It's December 8th. So normally we don't get snow like this till January, so it's a little early, but I ain't complaining. I get to try out this snowplow. Yesterday I went ahead and put chains on this thing. So, I guess let's see if we can get it fired up. Show you what we need to start this thing when it's cold. This special little treat right here. Then we can bungee cord our throttle open and give her a little snort. Give her a little more, a little touch of throttle. She's cold today. There we go. Can't beat it. well, things seem to do good. Got road plowed, driveway plowed. How's our paint holding up? Actually, so far the paint on here still looks good. I mean, the cutting edge wore off, but I'm surprised. So, yep, glad I made that one. It's already working out good. So, anyways, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.